Welcome, it is the album. Now we bring you your favorite personalities. We bring them right to you on TV. Today I'm going to be talking to a very important personality in Nigeria. Now you cannot talk about social media. Did I just say Nigeria? I mean Africa. You cannot talk about social media without mentioning his name. Now when you invite him for your party, you need to extra look the part. If not, he's going to take over the show. I guess you know who I'm talking about. Don't go anywhere. My name is Ria Abdul. When we come back, you get to meet my special guest. This is the album. Welcome back to your best show on television. Yes, Ria said so. Now my guest is none other than, drum roll, da 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 da, the man that goes out with a goat, da 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 da, the man that goes out with 20, I think there were 20 pregnant women if I'm correct, da 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 da, the man that you can see out with a dog. Guys, you know who I'm talking about. Welcome, Pretty Mike.
Is that me?
Of course, that is you. And the struggle to get him right here on the album. I need to take a deep breath before I say thank you for honoring the invite.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you more.
How are you doing today?
Blessed.
So you heard me doing the intro. What was going through your mind?
I was like, this girl can wear somebody.
But I didn't lie about anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's all right. I mean, it works.
It does.
The whining works. It works.
Well, now let's talk about you. We're going to talk about you, your personal life, you know, what you love to do. And of course, we cannot have you without the controversies because you live in controversy. So we'll definitely talk about a couple of that.
Okay.
Well, let's take you through growing days. You know, I know you did computer engineering, you know, in the United States of America. So, you know, he traveled that. You know, but when did you know you wanted to come back to Nigeria? And why did you decide to relocate back to Nigeria?
Okay, I mean, I think we were a group of Nigerians back then that wanted to, I mean, of course, we all lived in the U.S. with our parents and grew up there, middle school, high school, and college. But I think we fell under the category of people that wanted to come back and build a nation. We had this belief that Nigeria was a greener pastures, you know, so it was like a movement. I think, you know, maybe now that I'm older, I might have thought different, but at that point, it was, let's go help our country, let's bring our unique American style and technology and, you know, whatnot, and try to help the country and, you know, make it a better place.
Yeah, but now that everybody wants to japa, you wouldn't have thought that, right?
Well, I still believe Nigeria is the land of milk and honey. The question is, you just have to know where to dig for the milk and honey. So for some of us that have understood the environment, understood the personality, the people, when we dig, the milk is not too far.
Okay, I see. You're living large, so, you know, I can believe that. But did you always know that it was going to be a nice life for you? Because you did computer engineering in school, if I'm correct.
Yes.
At that point, did you ever think that you wanted to do a nightlife?
That story is a complicated one. So let me put it this way. So I was in that set that we came back, and of course we figured, you know what? With our degrees, we can get a good job. Yeah. That job hunt was something else. I think I've never told this story before. I got a job one time at a very reputable company. Because of my American degree and the rest of it, but I had a boss that told me they were going to pay me as of then, I think $150,000 every month. Okay. But I had to kick him back $50,000 from my salary for me to get that job. And I'm like, okay. But come to think of it, I didn't stay in that job 4 days.
Why?
I just woke up and I'm like, it's not worth it. Why would I be paid $150? That I have to kick back 50 and still being spoken to and treated like an animal.
And which company was this?
It's a well-known company. If I put them on blast, they might not like it.
Okay. Initials of the company?
M.
I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's a huge company. It's in the telecom industry. Okay. I mean, so that discouraged me immediately. And before I got that job, it was a while. It took a long time, connection. Of course, my parents were not in big support of me coming back. And even at that, come back, they rather me just join the family business. Because I mean, as an Igbo person, we do have a couple of businesses, family businesses that could have just become part of and become a chairman or board of director or something. But I just figured I want to do things on my own. So that didn't work, and for some reason, we're one of those people that threw parties while we were in school. I've always been the outgoing type. If you know of a popular guy in your school, like let's say your high school, right? That's popular, and you're probably wondering what he's doing right now. That's me.
Yeah.
So I've always been.
So it's not frustration that pushed you into nightlife. You loved it. It's been your passion.
Yeah, no. I would like to party and make people happy. I just like to see people happy. I like to satisfy people. I like to see people have the satisfaction of just having a ball. Or like I had a blast.
Yeah. So let me take you back to Club Uno days. When you started that, was it because you just wanted people to be happy and party, or you wanted to make gains from it? Well, what took you, passion or finance?
It was both.
Okay.
So trust me now, at this point I'm trying to figure out what am I doing here in Nigeria. Don't forget we were about 13 or 14 that came back that same period. At this point, maybe 6 months into it, about 10 of them had left. Couldn't handle it. And I'm still telling you, I'm probably still the only one that is left. Or that tried. So what happened was, in the midst of trying to find out how to make a daily bread, and everybody's still telling you come back, it's not going to work, blase. I tend to follow my passion. I'm like, you know what? Let's give this club thing a run. One of my cousins thought about it, said, Mikey, I know you can. I have
Life
some
of the
money.
party.
Let's come together and make it happen. And we came together, we made it happen. And something that was missing, or is still missing, in every business in Nigeria, is customer service. So that was key for me. I was more interested in trying to make my customers, my friends happy, satisfied, and not necessarily put money up front.
Okay.
So a lot of the nightclubs, sometimes they want to put money up front. Everybody wants to bang, 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 collect the money for the first 1 year, 2 years, and close up because your customer service is a mess. I'd rather have it a long term. So I'm not really too keen. I like to let the customer know I'm not too keen about the money. I'm keen about you happy, being satisfied, being cool. I want you to come back the next time. I want you to invite your friends. I want you to tell people about it. For me, that's the success of any business, longevity.
Wow, amazing. Well, in all of that, I know you were doing textiles as well, if I'm correct. Are you still doing it? Are you still into it?
Yes.
Would you say you make more money from the nightlife? And apart from your textile business, is that the only thing you do?
No.
Okay.
Or I'm also partial into real estate.
Okay.
Money is relative. So let me tell you, there's money you make and you probably just sitting at home and you keep getting a lot because you're selling a particular product. Not bad. But there's also money you make while you are on the job. So for me, I still think the nightlife money is sweeter than any of the money.
Okay.
Because you're interacting with men, male, female, different kind of people, and at the same time getting paid for it.
Before we go on this quick break, how do you deal with the Lagos big boys that buy drinks and don't pay? Because we hear the story, we know it's true, we hear it.
It's part of the business.
It's part of the business? Okay, don't go anywhere. Welcome back, you're still watching the album, and I'm with your favorite personality, Pretty Mike. How are your kids? How are they doing?
Beautiful.
They're good? How many do you have?
A couple.
How many?
It's not a number I would like to say out.
10? 5? Thereabout.
Let's just say a couple.
A couple of kids.
Yes.
And how do you handle the fact that you're not married? And how are you handling all the baby mama drama?
Do you see any drama?
I don't see. I think you try your best to take it off social media. That's what I think. Of course, there has to be drama.
There's no drama. For me, just understand people, respect people. Try and keep it equal if you can. Try not to show too much attention to one particular person than the other. Which is the reason why sometimes I don't post them on social media. Because once you start posting one and don't post the other, then there becomes friction. So keep everybody almost at par. Have your moments with them intimately and don't publicize them.
But why don't you want to get married?
Are you available?
Not to me. But why don't you want to get married?
I never said I don't want to get married.
What are you waiting for?
The Lord. I mean, God is the one that gives a wife.
So
and
all this your years of meeting different kind of women,
Yes.
tall, short, fat, slim,
Wow.
you're trying to tell me that God must be somewhere shaking his head at your answer.
No, he's not. He's a guy that doesn't believe in time.
Do you see yourself finally having an elaborate wedding in Lagos?
Definitely.
Okay. Are you in a
coming
serious
soon.
relationship?
A couple.
Is a couple of serious relationships?
Right.
Let me drink to this. Cheers.
You're welcome. Cheers.
So all the girls watching, I'm sure you guys are confused.
They are not.
The special one knows herself.
They understand.
Well, let's talk about, the way you appear at events.
Right.
Okay. I don't want to think it's something you're doing for clout because I feel you'll have stopped a long time ago.
Let me stop you there.
Okay.
Who says it's not for clout?
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
And a big correction I need to
Yeah.
stop is who says the word clout is negative.
Okay.
So we've coined that word clout as a negative word.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you the biggest clout chaser in the world, God. Mr. He loves attention.
You have to explain further.
He loves attention. He loves to be known. He loves to be seen.
Yeah.
He loves to make a statement. He does not want you to put him on the back end.
Yeah. True that. True that.
Good. He wants all kinds of names. Jehovah,
Yeah.
Jireh, Alpha,
Alpha,
Omega.
Omega. I am that I am.
blah, blah,
Elohim.
blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. So, technically, he's my father.
Okay.
I got to walk in his footsteps. So when I come...
Shout out Clout Chaser.
Yes. So when I come, I want you to see me coming.
Okay. But I just want to know, is it like a passion?
Well, there's a drive for me, like a pet project. There's
Okay.
an adrenaline rush. It's like when you have a new outfit on,
Yeah.
there's this feeling you get. I want to have that feeling all the time.
Yeah. But there was one particular outing that created a lot of buzz on social media.
Yes.
And that had to do with the pregnant ladies.
Right.
And of course, we definitely have to talk about it.
Sure.
First of all, we need to clear the air that those were not your baby mamas. Those were not your children, right?
Who's asking you to clear which air?
Were they your children?
Well, I father some of them.
Not all, some.
Some.
Oh, wow. Okay. Now, this takes me back to a lot of backlash you got from that particular,
Yes.
outing. And it came to the fact that, women, how much did you pay the remaining people that were not carrying your children
Okay.
to do that?
To come out?
To come out?
I mean, they're well taken care of. I'm not going to put them out there. See, I try to respect people. Sometimes I respect people's, because you never know what they told their family, their friends,
Yeah.
so let me not put them out there. These are women that I would say technically are not well to do. So
Yeah.
I'll be out here, put a particular figure on somebody's at their house attacking them,
Yeah.
but you said this or you said that or you said that. So
True that.
sometimes let's respect some stuff like that.
Yeah.
If I'm not going to put them out there, but were they taken care of? Of course. They're all well taken care of. Their kids were taken care of. I mean, everybody was happy at the end of the day. And for me, that's key.
Yeah.
People being happy, coming out with me, and at the end of the day, going home with something and being happy about it. I made their self-esteem feel well. I made them feel loved. A lot of them were going through not just financial, physical, emotional. There are all kinds of, they were a wreck.
Wow.
But just hanging out with me put a spark, a smile on their face. And for me, that is priceless.
Have you heard word on the street that a lot of people think that you're a pimp?
That's not bad. I don't understand. Is that a bad?
Are you confirming that you are?
You
Or
know-
you're just saying it's not bad?
One, I'm not.
Okay, good.
But two, pimp in what direction?
Should I go further to
Go for it.
explain?
So that word pimp
Yeah.
is a misunderstood word though.
Can I explain what they feel here?
There's a department you're talking about, so go ahead.
The department that, a lot of rich guys, of course, pretty much of Lagos,
Sure.
and they feel like someone can just pick up the phone and be like, hey, I like that particular girl you hanged out with. And you are like, oh, okay, how much are you going to send to me? Let me send you the girl.
Oh no, nobody can afford me that kind of service for me.
You heard it on the album. You heard
Nobody
it.
can.
Okay.
No. For me, I detest it.
Okay.
I think it's even wrong. I don't like. For me, it puts me on a very demeaning I mean,
Yeah.
you look like the person's boy, errand boy. I can't do that.
Okay.
I don't think anybody can afford me
Okay.
on that level. To have to do a connection and all that and then take a fee for it. No. I've never done it before, and the truth is nobody can afford me even if I was to do it.
You heard it on the album. The second one that we see on social media is a lot of people think that you're fetish. I don't think you're fetish. I'm in your house. It's a beautiful place. I didn't see any calabash. I didn't see anything like that. But I'm sure you hear a lot that people think that you're a fetish person.
I hear that a lot, but fetish, who says fetish is bad?
Confirming? Are you confirming that you
No.
might be?
No.
Do you believe in God?
Sure.
Okay.
But most recently, I've started believing in a whole lot of other things.
Spiritually?
Everything. So I like to weigh my options. I like to explore. I have an open mind, right? So I'm the type of guy that will be like, I started thinking, I'm a Christian, but why am I a Christian? I'm sure you don't think about it that way.
No, I don't think about it.
Yeah, but so I realized that, you know what, I think I'm a Christian because I was born a Christian. Now, does that mean my Muslim brother is bad? No. He's a Muslim because he was born
Muslim.
as a Muslim. I can remember when I went to a wedding with a herbalist. And people all went
Yeah.
nuts.
I saw that on social media.
Yes, they went crazy.
Yeah.
And I said, why? Then I said, no. So if I had come to this wedding with my pastor, you won't say anything.
You'll be praised, of course.
What if I came with my imam?
You'll be praised, I think.
Good. But I came with a traditional medicine man. That's the key word.
Yeah.
Because we discriminate against those people and make it look like it is juju.
Yeah, call them babalao.
Yeah, but
You came with a babalao.
no, because even the word babalao, right, is supposed to be good. Before the Christians and we blacks studied traditional medicine.
Yeah.
Before there was medical doctors, if you were sick back then, they'll take you to a... So, but we have discriminated against them and made all of them look like they're evil, technically.
True that.
But is that the case? Are you saying there are no people that, even in our villages, that are still practicing traditional medicine and traditional religion purely?
Well, I'm enjoying this interview. I feel like we're having a conversation. I don't even see it as an interview.
It's all
But when
good.
we come back, I want us to talk about social media and the fake life that happens on that app. Don't go anywhere. It is the album. You're welcome back. Now we're about to talk about the most common thing we see. The place that we go every minute, even as we speak, I'm still checking my phone, social media. And we've seen a lot of fake things happen on social media. They call it fake life. You see somebody saying they have this, they don't have anything. And you are the king of social media. What's your take on this?
Well, I mean, for me, if it makes you comfortable, I mean, it works for some people in some departments. It doesn't work for some people in some other departments. So I mean, if you want to go for a good interview and you want to dress well, have decent, I mean, come on. If you want to go borrow a suit to go for a particular interview, automatically you're faking it because you know what, you don't have a good suit, but you know what, you have to do that to be able to get that job.
Yeah.
So that not necessarily mean that it's fake life or you're trying to. Nah, sometimes people just portray themselves a little different. One, it helps them build their self-esteem, which is key. For me, whatever helps you build your fake self-esteem, do it.
But as we're wrapping up, I'm loving this conversation, but of course we have to go. What would you say to young people that look up to you? I know people ask this question a lot and it's like cliche, but for you, Pretty Mike, I'm sure you have a lot of haters, definitely, but you have a lot of people that love you as well. So what would you like to say to them before we wrap up?
Well, I'm not a fan of telling people to look up to me. I always tell people to look up to God because He is the ultimate. But for some of you that still think that you want to emulate one or two things about me, be straightforward. Don't give up. There's no room for giving up.
There you heard it from Pretty Mike. If you want to see more of him, just wait for his next event. When are you going out again?
Soon.
What should we expect? Hint. I like hints.
I feel like coming around.
Up front and personal, world-class.